Good afternoon. My name is Jacob Pressage, and I want to start this mini presentation off with a short story and a quick fact about me. So, for starters, airport employees absolutely love me. Anytime I go through the airport, I always get flagged down or patted down, or I walk through the sensors and the beepers go off, and everyone thinks that I have something I shouldn't have, but in all reality, I just have five screws in my left knee. So you might be asking yourself, how did I get five screws in my left knee? So the story goes, I was playing baseball. I was 16. I was playing for our summer league team. Our team was down by three. Our bases were loaded. I was up to bat. We had two outs, and the pitcher threw a couple balls. They weren't anywhere near hittable. And finally threw a pitch that I thought was hittable. So I took a swing, made contact with it, and then immediately hit the ground. Don't know what happened. Kind of blacked out. But I heard a bunch of cheering and a lot of people chanting, except the only thing was I couldn't get up. Something was wrong with my leg. Long story short, the ball bounced off the right field fence, which allowed all three of our runners to score home, which then tied up the game. However, I got tagged out in the lefty's batter's box. And so that was obviously a little disappointing, but it still left our team in a decent position to win the game, which we later on did end up winning. So quickly after that injury, I got to ride in the back of an ambulance. It was really bumpy, and we rode to the nearest hospital, where they then went and popped my knee back into place, and then told me the news that I was going to need surgery. So then I go through and I got the surgery, ended up getting five screws in my knee, and then the rest is history. However, prior to the injury, I definitely thought I would go on to college and play baseball, continue my love for the sport. But after the injury, I quickly realized that maybe playing a sport in college just wasn't for me, especially given my injury. So, as of 5 years later, I'm now a senior at the University of Mount Union, which is about an hour and 15 minutes away from my hometown, Brunswick, Ohio. And I'm majoring in both marketing and finance. And if you would have asked me 5 years ago what I'd be focusing on in school, I probably would have told you baseball. So, all in all, as much as the injury sucked, I think it kind of shaped my life for a little better. I'm more focused in school now. I don't have a sport to distract me. My grades are pretty good, and I actually find some interest in my studies right now. So, all in all, I think it was a learning experience and kind of set me on the right track to where I think I need to be.